this girl outside, right? People are already seeing her as, the person that is being bullied. So he knows that people go, because there was one video that was trending between him and Messi. The two of them have that knowledge that people outside are going to arise for this girl literally, and is going to like increase her fan base. So he's more of the let's make sure she catches a strike, so that she leaves. The truth is that we are seeing all these things from the observer side of viewpoint, but at the same time, these housemates are literally looking at it from the gamer's viewpoint. They are the ones playing the game, and this game is elimination. Once it does not affect you or maybe your circle, you go just keep mute, because if it worries them, they are going to be out of the game. Ilebaye, whoever, is literally going to be out of the game. And the truth is, arisers need to really, really pray for this Ilebaye. I'm a summer fan, but I mean, what is happening to that girl? As much as she's being bullied at some scenarios, you can't take away the fact that this girl has actually had issues with almost everybody. So are we saying everybody is a bully? It literally means that one way or the other, she also has her own role to play, even though what happened yesterday was just off the charts. It was literally just inhuman with what IKE did, right? When it comes to Pere and Angel, for me, I actually think that God even used Angel and Pere that early hours of the morning when they woke Ilebaye up. Because when you're already angry about something and then someone makes you angry again, your cup is already full. You can't really get over the top again. If that girl had slept and woke up this morning to see her clothes on the ground, she for collect strike, because it go be like say cup don empty, then she dey charging up again. And that was what Angel was trying to tell Pere. Pere said no, let her sleep so that she will see it in the morning. Angel was like, no, she's already angry, let her just see this now and deal with it so that she can go back to bed and sleep it off. And that was exactly what happened, because Pere now went on to literally drag her out the bed. One thing with Pere is that you don't really know Pere's intentions. Pere is very, that guy is like Mega Mind Pro Max. He literally is very calculative. He's one of the person that's playing the game, and another person that is playing the game is Messi, whether we like it or not. But one factor that we cannot take away from Messi yesterday was that Messi was very, very intoxicated. How will I lay out this point? Remember that she got mic infringement warning from Biggie when she was literally talking almost for a very long time, and she had not put on her mic until Biggie had to actually point that out. You understand? And there was a point where she also still mentioned, see me, I don't want to really put my mouth in all this thing before their fan base will start dragging me. This girl is one of the top gamers in this Big Brother All Stars. If I must say, she's the one that is literally bringing in her A game in all these things. The guys and the girls, we all know Kidwaya's stance. Kidwaya is a chill guy, he's a cool guy, but in this season he has already said he's going to play the villain card. So if they see him as the villain, that's fine. He doesn't really care about anybody, because he knows nobody is here to be friends or whatever. Definitely connections will build up, but everybody is here for themselves. So as much as we want to be emotional about it, we have to understand that our perspective is actually different from their own perspective. And as for arisers, like I said, make una pray for Ilebaye. Pray for Ilebaye, because that girl, she figures catch strike, and literally that is it. And we all know, because the truth is that the housemates have actually seen her go off on someone that was very close to her. So people are actually very, they want to kind of like mind their business when it comes to Ilebaye, even though she's someone that she needs that, that guidance. She no go still hear word. Now Gen Z body now, you get the point. But at the same time, IKE was really over the top. Messi is doing her own thing. She's playing her game. Even though, yes, she was the housemate, she had a very big role to play that yesterday. It was when she had actually realized, okay, how are people going to look at me outside? Then she now decided to, jump in and help out. She is just someone that, if he has his own opinion about you, no worry yourself. If you like me, then see where they they do you wetin they do you, he will just be laughing about it and be, doing his own thing that is in his head. Angel really didn't have anything to play in this. She was actually very significant in,
Sorry, sorry
yeah,
to cut you off. King,
yeah.
guess what is happening on my screen right now? EK walked into the blue room and he was acting like he does not have any idea of what happened. He just
Definitely
opened that
now.
his big mama mouth to say, why would somebody do that? See, very terrible.
Definitely.
I'm sure he's thinking Biggie will not play us cassettes. Don't worry. You
See,
say we have phone now, we watch cassettes.
I don't think Biggie will play any cassette.
He will
Oh, this
play it.
is,
He showed us
see, because
repeatedly.
you know why this is why we are
Mhm.
here. They are actually giving us the show. Honestly, forget
Okay.
we having all our emotions all over everywhere. But this is literally why,
Let
because,
me say something real quick. Let me ask you a question. Did you watch
yeah, go
what's it
ahead.
called? Level Up season. Did you watch Level Up
A
season?
bit.
Okay. Did you watch Chi destroy Diana property? All that stuff. She
Mm-hmm.
chilled in the bathroom. Did you
Mm-hmm.
watch the punishment? Did you watch
Mm-hmm.
Biggie address that
Yeah,
issue? Did you watch
definitely.
Biggie play cassettes? So you're telling me Biggie will not play cassettes? Don't
No,
worry, we'll
I'm
be here
saying it
together.
is probability. No, no, no. I'm saying it is a
It's not
probability that
probability. He will do
hopefully he
it.
does.
He will do
Hopefully
it.
he does. Because the thing now is
It's
that
not hopefully.
he's
Biggie
going
will
to
do it. What happened last year has nothing to do with clothes. And Biggie still give Chichi punishment. So and this one, clothes inside toilet, water, on this everything. Biggie will play cassettes.
hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. And the thing is that
Hopefully
Ike,
he stands by.
Ike self won't even catch strike. That guy knows he's not going to win. So he just wants to cause chaos and just, keep going. Person wey talk say he no even care about him brand. So I think basically I've touched point with everything. But one thing we should, Ilebaye was really very yesterday my respect for Ilebaye really increased a lot because she literally handled things well. Although say maybe sleep been dey her eye or God just whisper something for her ear, she did not react the way people thought she was going to react. She knows she has one more strike. I just really hope she doesn't let these guys, because now in this Big Brother All Stars, it is literally guys versus girls. Honestly speaking, that's literally what I've been seeing all day. Thank you, guys.
Hmm.
Hello.
Sometimes I always wonder why, when a lot is being said, Big Brother just goes, hmm, because that's exactly how I feel. So many opinions, so many thought process. Ilebaye this, Ilebaye in the morning, Ilebaye in the afternoon, Ilebaye in the night. Now, wow. All right, the next speaker.
King, do you know that Ilebaye reminds me of Erica? The whole drama was centered around Erica. Remember on lockdown season? The whole thing was
I
yeah.
see why you can say that because you know I think she I think she's the only housemate besides the already popular successful ones that has had like an upward growth in terms of interest and engagement. So I see why you say that.
D-
But yeah, let's
and,
move on
and
to
and and Erica then almost felt isolated. Not even isolated because she was at some point, man, she could not be herself in the house. She was so frustrated. She would cry sometimes, and
but you
when
people
she
know
was
you people one person you won't give Tasha's fan. You must still won't give Erica's fans. One person. Make una
I
rest.
bet go me
Violence,
America
please go
forever.
ahead.
That's my only favorite.
So finally it's my turn. Honestly, I'll try and be as calm as I can because bro,
Ah,
had
all
it been
right.
is by that
Your name
11
is
o'clock,
violence.
has it
Okay.
been in that night 11 o'clock that this issue happened, I wouldn't be this calm. Honestly, I'm talking from experience. If it is me that found my clothes on the bathroom floor, biggie ninjas need to get involved because nigga need to bring the ninjas come. You are a man, you go kill me. Is that a thing for that? They go because of me and you, wey do am. They go say, move reason this show because bro, it's not going to be funny. Now, honestly speaking, I have different opinion. I've heard different. this thing. Honestly, I've been addressing this hypocrisy that is going on in BB Street. I don't think it's me that is going to end it though, but I'll keep on saying it. Wait your own hypocrisy. You see, yeah, it's all good though. It's all fun and games till you get your own favorite. You see, let's say Ilebaye will get the disqualification and will be evicted. The next victim will emerge. I will still be on this space. I will still hear your opinion on that particular this thing. Honestly speaking, someone said we should pray for Ilebaye. Please kindly pray for Soma, because the way he's going with this his and his relationship with Angel, I don't think it was actually his case that we are all discussing on this thing before this particular issue come up. Like the way he was actually, a no is a no, is everybody was like Soma leave Angel. What's the issue? So actually, you have to pray for your own faith too. Uh-huh. And some I'm hearing a lot though. I'm hearing a lot, like insulting people. We have heard Ilebaye fight with people on this space. We have come, we have analyzed it here on this space. Most of our fights with housemates, we can actually name the housemate she has altercations with. And we are, if we are being saying if we are saying the truth, we can actually agree most of them is Ilebaye fault, most of them is not her fault. Hence you people saying that she's gaining pity. I don't just know. Nobody is paying me to stand anybody. Nobody, even the people that have stand that have won, the people that didn't win, that is making it in life, nobody have called me, come to my DM and say, oh, thank you, or even collect this money. I'm selling it because at the kind of pleasure I got from the show. It's game, or we are all saying it's game. It's all game, but to an extreme, is not. To an extreme is not. This is not your slippers or changing. See, there are times even doing the other sets, I see when Neo and also plan to hide the housemate duvet. It was housemate's duvet. No particular one, no particular person. It's not only Ilebaye is in that house. If you're playing your game, why not make it general? Why not generalize it? Hide the housemate's duvet. Hide everything, or even carry the whole cloth wey dey that house. Hide am, not pour it away, not throwing it on the ground. Can we please reason and not say everything is a game? Yes, so it's a game. We as abi, we have ruined it. Most of them there that is in the house even thinking about our thinking for us and thinking for themselves too, which is not making the game fun. There's a lot of things that you can actually, most of them it's actually boring. It's just some fights that is even making it like look like that is this show called BBN. Most of them they are just boring. Sitting furniture. There are games to play. Somebody will be playing his or her game. You come up and say, I have clocked your game. I have clocked your game. Why not play yours? Most of them they are living there just to be correcting some each other, be correcting or be clocking another person's game. Play yours. Play yours. That's just the problem. Play yours. Yeah, like I don't just get it. Having problem with everybody. You say Ilebaye is literally having problem with every housemate. You think it as you say that thing, how you take feel? No, let me give you Mike. How did you feel after saying that it's Ilebaye's fault? Is she the one that told the IKE to go and throw her clothes, making people pity her? Is she the one that told the IKE? No, she's not. Let's be reasonable here, please. Forget about arisers or anything. If I come out tomorrow and say, oh, I've seen the light, so fan base, welcome me.
Lawless
You will
Queen,
see
please start
10,000
rounding
people.
up. Oh.
Okay, you will see 10,000 people coming to welcome me because I'm in your fan base. So what do you mean by people arisers or this thing? We see it. We watch this game. Thank you. We say it's a game, and everybody is watching it. So once the game is in favor of the other person, please don't make it look like we are stupid or we are arising for this thing because of pity. Anything can make you stand your favorite. You of a person know why you are standing your recent favorite or any person you are standing. Don't generalize it like, oh, you people are standing here because of pity. Let's be guided, please. Everybody that is watching this show, everybody. And the Ilebaye that I know is not kind of person that talks too much. If people know too, Ilebaye can be that quiet. That's why you say she's boring. Ilebaye can be quiet from morning to night. I don't even know. Maybe cameraman is not showing us. But at the end of the day, if Ilebaye has problem with that person, you see them discussing it with another housemate. Then you end up knowing whatever that transpired. We have heard whatever that transpired. Is there no other secrets? Most of them they are bringing it out like to our faces. I have problem with this person. She step on me, like you said. If you take your drink, you can't come and say, hey, Ilebaye took my drink. Is there anyone that is hidden there? Like, okay, let's say Onya Kayode didn't show us. She's having a problem with literally everybody. Let's be guided, people. We are watching show, but we didn't sell our conscience. If you sell yours, I didn't sell mine. Nobody bought it. If people can buy, come and buy mine because I'm a kilo shilling. I beg.
Okay. Makes sense. So who's going next? I think it's um no. Okay,
Sunrain,
let's.
my hand has been up.
Who's that?
Sunrain.
Sun Rain.
Yeah.
No, not
No, no,
Sunbrain.
no,
He
no.
just came on
Sorry,
board.
sorry.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's
I think I've
let's
been
go with.
seeing the Queen Mo. I've been seeing the Queen Mo.
Who's that?
The Queen Mo. Can you unmute your mic?
Okay. Hi. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Please, I'm next.
Hello.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. So let's go with Queen Mo.
Yeah.
Let's go with who else? Raise your hand, please. If you know how to raise your hand. All right, so we'll go with Queen.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you for allowing me to speak finally. um, so for someone like
Uh,
me who loves Mercy and Ilebaye, I'm in a bit of a pickle. So, but I'm just gonna try and state, my opinions and what I think. So I'm gonna start by saying either ways, there was no way Messi could have won with whatever she could have done yesterday. Whether she carried the matter on her head, some people would have said, "Oh, she was being too fake. She was just doing it for people to like her," or whether she didn't say a word. It would either ways, she would never have been given the benefit of doubt. So I don't really see how Messi could have won in this situation. So yeah, that's on that. Now, for some people said she laughed after she told her what had happened. To be honest, I really would have liked for someone to kind of quote verbatim what Sheyi said to Mercy, because I've tried to watch that clip over and over and I couldn't even hear what Sheyi was saying. So I'm surprised that people heard to the point that Sheyi said, "Oh, this is what Ike did," and that was what made her laugh. So if someone could actually just quote what Sheyi said in that video, because she's my fave, but I would not whitewash anything. I would drag her if she needs to be dragged, you know. So that's speaking on that. Now, saying that, oh, she was, when she said she was not a babysitter, to be honest, she could have been more sensitive about the situation, because somebody's underwear, that's just the height, somebody's personal belongings, lingerie, underwear thrown in the toilet like that, because someone like me, I probably would never wear that underwear again. So that's just the height of it. Like, so she could have been a bit more sensitive to be like, but then again, let's not forget Messi was tipsy. I don't know if a lot of people watch, because I didn't go to bed until quite late. Messi was tipsy. She was kissing kids, and doing all of that, even though Furod was trying to protect her and all of that. But all of those still happened. And I think we can all agree that she didn't do all of those things with clear eye. So, excuse me, there's that element of she was tipsy as well. So, and as for people say, what's it called? Or Messi also said Ilebaye is playing.
Wait. I wanted to just add something. You are the only one agreeing. No, don't join us in. We can all agree.
Okay.
Just agree on your own.
Okay. No.
I agree too,
Okay.
though.
Thank you. Okay. Well,
I agree. I agree
yeah,
with
well, a
you.
lot of people, let me rephrase that. A lot of people could agree that Messi was tipsy. So maybe some of what she was doing was not under clear eyes. But like I said, she could have been a bit more sensitive, especially being the.
Okay.
Double standard. Last week too, she was saying, "Oh, you can't be using the alcohol as an
Well,
excuse." Okay.
exactly. Well, that happens,
Sounds like,
I feel like
but you can't be
people.
excusing Messi of alcohol. I
I'm
mean,
not
because she
excusing
was
her, but
same
I'm
thing
just
speaking
saying
against
that
that.
it's possible that because she was under the influence as well, maybe if she was,
Mhm.
sober, she could have. That's why I still just
Mm.
study that she could have been more sensitive in her approach to everything that happened, given that she's also the head of house, right? So she could have been more sensitive about it.
The Messi that I saw last night wasn't drunk. She's not under any influence or
She's
whatsoever. She did
drunk.
everything she did with her full
I
sense.
don't know why you guys keep blaming Messi.
Oh,
Venita was there
exactly.
when Ike did all that. Why didn't you hold?
I'm only
Why is
replying
nobody
to
dragging
The
Venita
thing
on the
is that some
TL?
of us
excuse
don't
me,
even
Exactly.
watch
this
this thing
people. I'm only
live.
replying to what she said about the alcohol thingy. So let's stop blaming alcohol for her
But we've
actions.
all excused
Thank
Ilebaye
you.
actions as
Yeah.
well, based on alcohol.
Please, can you go ahead, continue speaking? Unmute yourself, the Queen Mo. Queen Mo,
Oh,
unmute
sorry, I
yourself.
didn't even know
Oh.
my mic was muted. Yeah, so I'm excusing Mercy being under the influence, but I think a lot of times other housemates have acted and we've said, oh, they were under the influence of alcohol, and we've let them, you know, we've actually supported them and have tried to our rooms. So in this case, like I said, I still believe that Mercy being the head of house could have maybe been more sensitive and she could have been more sympathetic. However, because I knew, well, I know, oh, I think personally that she was a bit tipsy. So that might have contributed to her laughing awkwardly or, the whole laughing thing that, some people were saying. But I don't think she was doing it out of a place of, oh, yeah, this is time for me to laugh at somebody. I don't think it was that, but that's my opinion. Now, as for people saying Ilebaye is playing the victim game, like everyone, well, me, I'll speak for me again. I think we've all been in scenarios where we found that we're the youngest in the place. And sometimes we don't want to be intimidated. We don't, and our defenses comes up. So I don't think she's playing a game because everybody, playing the victim rather. She could be playing a game. I think every single one of them is playing a game. And I think the best game I win. However, this whole victim, or she's playing the victim, I think if people watch objectively, like I said, I have a bias and I have a soft spot for Ilebaye. And sometimes you could just see that she's just a young girl. Like she's just, sometimes she looks lost in the house. Like I just feel pity for her. Like she looks lost. She looks, out of place. But and then she was, so I don't think it's a victim game per se. But I could just relate to Ilebaye on that, on that level of you can be the youngest in the place and you're trying to be careful but also you don't want to be intimidated. So if somebody wants to come at you, you're ready to give them, bass balls. Like, so I can relate to that on that level. But what I'm most impressed about yesterday was the fact that she ignored the hell out of that situation and she did not give IKE the satisfaction that he wanted. So kudos to her for that. I think the final thing I just want to speak about is when people say Messi is not giving highlights. I think people have different definition of highlights because for me, highlights would be something interesting or something exciting to talk about. For example, if you're watching a football match and they're showing for football lovers and they're showing highlights, they will show when the players score a goal or they could also show you the fights on the pitch and all of that. Now, this Messi is not giving highlights. This is someone who won the first black envelope card. She's been winning tasks back to back. She's the first female head of house. She's competitive, she's confident, even with her American accent. She will speak up. She doesn't shy on taking on speaking. So what highlights it? Like when people say she's not giving highlights, like is the only bass boat that qualifies for highlight? Because I know, yeah, that
They won't
yeah,
fight,
like so because
fight.
I know Basbos is highlights, but somebody who is doing all this and giving all this is still not qualified as me. I'm just confused. Like so well I think that's what I want to say. I don't want to take too much space for people that want to talk. Thank you.
After you've taken 10 hours. All
Thank you.
right. Who's going next?
I'm next,
Sanreno, please.
Sandra, please, you can unmute yourself.
but I'm next too.
Thank
Wait, hang
Festus,
you.
on,
you've spoken before
hang
now,
on, hang on.
Festus. You've
Wait,
spoken
is that
before
that's
now.
Richard,
Allow
isn't it?
Sandra to talk, okay?
Thank you.
Wait, hang on.
Can I
Was
No,
that
talk?
this is
Richard
Richard.
speaking?
This is Richard.
Okay, here's what. Sandrain, go ahead. Richard,
Thank
and then
you.
Wale. But let's make it snappy, please.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the floor. King Clean. I followed you. Co-host, I greet her. Everybody on the space. Good morning. So
Thank
I
you. Good
have three
morning.
things to say. First, I want to say that Ike needs to be disqualified. You don't joke with people's personal belongings. You don't do
That's
that.
too
You
much.
don't throw somebody's undies in the toilet where terrible things happen in that toilet. You throw my dresses, you throw my pants in the toilet. First, Big Brother needs to disqualify Ike. Ike needs to go home. I don't think any sane person will react. That's not the game for me. It's not the game. I don't know. Is Ike bipolar? Somebody help me. That guy needs to be disqualified. First thing first, yes. Elibaye, I'm not a fan of Elibaye. I'm so neutral. I'm so indifferent about her. But you don't do that. Sincerely, if I were to, if, in fact, if I were to be in Elibaye's position, that night, Big Brother's ninjas will really come and hold me because what I would do to Ike, whoever, Ike needs to go home. Ike needs to be disqualified. It's same thing like when Erica poured water on the bed. She was disqualified. So Ike needs to be disqualified. If Ike is not disqualified, then I don't know what else to say. He needs to go home. That's so bad of him. And then another thing is about people saying Messi laughed, Messi saw whatsoever. Venita was there. Why is nobody dragging Venita? Venita saw when all of that was happening. As a woman, I'm sorry I'm inserting her kids. As a woman with kids, there's nothing for the game. There are some things that we need to keep the game aside and act as mature people. Venita was supposed to stop Ike from doing that. But people are dragging Messi. Messi wasn't there. Some said Sheyi was telling Messi about Ike's plan. It could still be. Sheyi was probably, from me, in my own opinion, I've tried to listen to that video. I've put one and two together. In my own opinion, maybe Sheyi could be telling Ike that, telling Messi, Ike saw her kissing Kidwaya and he's jealous. Why is everybody holding Messi? Why is everybody blaming Messi? Yes, even if Sheyi told Messi told Messi of Ike's plans, everybody, it's not my concern. I'm not going to stop Ike. It's the game. It's the game. I don't know why people are on the TL dragging Messi. Messi was aware. Messi is two-faced. Women supporting women. She's picking the clothes because she wants Elibaye's fans to be happy with her. Blah blah blah. Messi has nothing to do with this. Messi did not tell Ike to throw Elibaye's clothes on the ground in the bathroom. I don't know why people are blaming Mercy. Everybody, Mercy, 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 Mercy. No, there were other people who were aware and did nothing about it. Angel was aware. Why did Angel not stop Ike? Why are people not dragging Angel for not stopping Ike? Angel and Pere woke Elibaye up from bed. Why did they not drag Angel for being aware of the plan? I don't know why. Some said Messi does not even have highlight. Messi, Nigerians, we glorify bad behavior. Why do we like fighting? Why do we want to why people don't just like Mercy? She's not entertaining. She's not this. She's not this. No, to me, Mercy has nothing. In fact, I don't see where she went wrong in all of this. We don't know what she told Mercy. Nobody knows. Nobody, because I've watched that clip more than 10 times and I don't know. I cannot say what she told Mercy. It could be he told Mercy about Ike being jealous of Mercy kissing Kid Wire. We don't know what he told Mercy. And lastly, I also want to talk about Ike again. Ike is jealous of Mercy, regardless of whether they had a relationship, they had a thing in the past. Ike doesn't want Mercy to win. We can remember Ike telling CeeC Tasha would have won in their season, and CeeC said, no, Tasha wouldn't have won. Mercy always topped the polls. Ike knows what he's doing. Ike understands the game. He has clearly, in fact, he has a mastery of the game. He has a mastery of voters, of what the voters like, of what the audience like. So he's doing all those things to gain fans, to help Ilebaye gain fans, to kick Mercy out of the game. Ike is fully aware of what he's doing, but I'm going down on my knees. Ike has to be disqualified. You don't act like that.
I agree with that last point though, that Ike came to recruit people so that Messi will not win. I'm not. Thank you. Go ahead.
Anyway, thank you. That's what I had to say. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm
before
off.
you go, right? Do you know
Yes,
that
Mama.
Ike? Do you know that Ike and Kid and Pere and the rest were already plotting up against these ladies from, is it day 2 or day 3? So I don't think it's about Ike not wanting Messi to. Yeah, I mean, Ike don't want Messi to win, but no, Ike didn't do what he did last night because of Messi. I think he did that because they already had planned to get at the last strike. Do you get? I don't know if I make any sense. Sand rain. Okay.
Oh, Richard. Hello. Can
Yeah,
anybody hear
please.
me?
Yeah, please. You have the floor.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon.
Um. All right. The last two speaker, I think they didn't really watch what happened last night because if you really watch what happened last night, you understand that Messi, Venita are aware of this thing that happened. Why I said that was because let me start with Ike. What Ike did, I'm a fan of Perry from day one. I'm a fan of Perry. So yesterday I decided that I don't think I can continue supporting someone with that kind of character because he masterminded everything that happened yesterday. He masterminded everything that happened even before that that tax. They already had a discussion of dealing with Ilebaye. I don't know what Ilebaye did to them. Even the insult that Sheikh claimed Ilebaye insulted him. It wasn't that a personal. She was just, for me, I thought she was even joking because she normally makes this kind of joke insult like, "Oh, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy." So that, I think that was what she said before. Even the Alex was there doing with it. Both of them were saying that Ilebaye did not mean it the way she picked it up because it wasn't even a personal or a direct conversation with anybody. She was just making a general statement. And boom, she picked it up, was angry, was speaking Yoruba, was just all insultive, even insulting her fourth generation. Fourth generation. People didn't say all that. So I don't know. For me, I just think people are just being sentimental in their judgment, in their reason, and all that. Because if you really watch what happened yesterday, like you watch the show, not the 45 seconds, 1 minute clip you see on Twitter or on Facebook or on Instagram or TikTok, you really watch the show. Some of you won't be saying or will be making all these takes, because these takes are very biased takes. IKE messed up. For me, I think IKE should be disqualified because what he did yesterday was uncalled for, totally uncalled for.
Double
And
strike,
Big
not
Brother,
disqualification.
okay, maybe let's say double strike because he misbehaved yesterday. All those things he did was not called for. And since yesterday, or rather this early morning, I decided that Ilebaye will have my vote. Thank God I even gave her half of my vote because normally I
Thank
share my vote
you.
between Pere
Please
and
pop more for her, oh,
I share
please.
my vote between Pere and Alex before. So thank God I actually gave her my vote last Thursday before the vote ended because I didn't want to, because of late I've been seeing Pere making plots, and of a person I don't, if I'm for supporting you or standing you, I'm seeing such character that I don't support. I don't see reason why I should support you. In as much as a game, you can play game in even a fair way, not trying to, spite people to get them strike and to disqualify people. That is totally wrong for me. So she, what's it called? Kidwire, Tolani, because Tolani is part of some of their code they've been planning. I'm telling you, these guys have been doing this thing. She, Tolani, Kidwire, IKE, who is sometimes what's the other guy? Cross. Who
No,
else? Who
Cross
else?
don't part. Cross just listen.
Course will just
Doesn't
sit
Yeah,
take
he
there.
part.
doesn't
Course will
talk,
not
but
do
he's always
anything.
he's always there. He's always there in midst of them when they're talking, but he doesn't contribute. He's always listening. If you notice, that he said something today that anybody that did that thing that happened to Ilebaye this
Guys, mute
morning,
your mic if you're not speaking, please. Mute your mic.
anybody that did that to Ilebaye this morning, he doesn't think he can invite that kind of person to his house. For me, that is fact. Because if you can go that extreme, man, you can, man, that's fucked up. That's not game. So that's just my take on this issue. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, thank you, Richard. Wale Olak, you can unmute your mic and
Good morning, guys.
money.
Okay, so few speakers have already spoken about what I want to touch, but I'll just give my own few opinion. Like, why is Messi the problem? I honestly like Ilebaye as well, but I fuck with Messi. Like, why is Messi the problem here? Okay, something happened. Ike did what Ike, he did whatever he has to do, plotted whatever he wants to do. Then on the T hole, everyone start blaming Messi. People are saying Messi enabled it. I'm like, how? Every one of the housemates, everybody were tipsy that night,
Nobody,
and we all know
nobody
where they
said,
are drunk.
nobody said such on this on this space.
They said
Not
it
that I
because I
know
was
of.
hearing. You said no one said it.
No one says Messi enabled anything because
Ha!
we all know, we saw the video. We've been talking about it. We've actually been on this space
Please,
for
can
like
you
over
just
five
let me
hours.
speak, please? Because I heard it myself when I entered this
No, I just had to correct that
space. It
statement,
was
Sha.
said by
Wait,
Lucia.
wait, wait,
Okay,
wait, 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 wait,
do
hang
you
on.
want me
Look
to
at
Somebody
me.
said
explain?
it. The lady
Wait, wait,
I
wait,
can
that
I
even
can
wait.
said
mention the
Hang
person that
on,
said it
hang
because I
on,
still heard it.
guys. Hang on. look at me. I said
He was
Messi is
clean.
involved. That's me. I said it. Everything that happens in that house reports
Good.
to Messi's
He
table.
said involved, not enabler. You're
No,
twisting the
Whether
word,
wait,
I heard
Babiola.
finish.
whether
I'm not twisting the
enable,
words. They said
involve,
she enabled it.
it's all the
Even
file
Luna, because when I
is on
entered the
Messi's
space,
table.
okay,
That's it. So
okay, please,
carry
can
on.
you just let me give my 2 cents? Thank you.
Okay, continue with
Okay,
your
so
sentence,
the
ma.
Luna said, because I screenshotted the chat, she was like, "Oh, Mercy, this Mercy is not even giving any highlights in the house, and I'm just here. Sorry to act like what highlight as your fave giving in that house that Mercy has not. Mercy is the first female HOH. In attack, she give her 100%. So tell me what your fave has done that Mercy has not done. That's one thing. Okay. Secondly, you guys keeps running with the agenda of women supporting women. Okay, does this come to only when it involves Mercy? Because when everyone talks or when everyone acts, you all will make excuses for them because they are your favorite, because they are your faves. Like honestly, this is just becoming too much, and I'm like, I don't want to be involved emotionally in this because of course everybody have a lot to do. I was Messi fan in 2019 and we've all grown. I'm not like every, do you get, like, not like everyone is still in that phase anymore, but I'm just like, why this age? Because this girl has won before. Please, 30 million is I mean 25 million they gave her in 2019 is different from 120 million. And if you guys are worried about the 30 million, maybe when she wins the 120 million, she's going to give your fave the 25 million. So you guys will just let her rest. And another point I want to make is
Indeed.
this women support. And I know that will help your fave, honestly, because since they cannot win in their own season, that you guys have to bring it up every minute.
Oh, we lost R. Okay, who is speaking next? Who is speaking next, guys?
Um,
Uh,
me.
Kimmy.
Afternoon.
Oh,
Hello, can I
Kimmy.
go?
It's
All
summer,
right.
Please go
summer.
ahead, Kimmy. No,
Good afternoon.
Kimmy, please. Oh, Summer is back. Oh, Kimmy, sorry, please. I have to let. Oh, Summer, please
All
go.
right.
Where have you
Um,
been, Summer? Okay, go ahead.
good afternoon. I was here earlier, but I think the network just cut me off.
All right.
Okay, so I go back and I think everyone has already touched on most of the things I want to talk about. So let me just like say my own points and then just leave the rest for the others to say. So I'm going to just talk on the person that instigated this whole thing from the start, and I think that person is Per. Him making that statement that yeah, let's get Ilebaye out with a third strike, and get out of the game and give us a more clear chance of winning. Fine, it's a game. You want to get a contender out, and you feel like this person is strong because even IKE even said it sometimes to Alex that he thinks uh, Ilebaye will have more votes outside because people like to always vote for people who feel like they are being bullied or they are. Ike actually said it that Ilebaye is playing the PT card once in a conversation with Alex. So I think they believe that Ilebaye is a strong contender. I want to get her out. So the audience won't have a chance to vote her as the winner or whatever. So I think fine, it's a game. You have a game plan. But then Ike actually going ahead and taking out that game plan in that way shows how immature he is. Seriously, you can't just take someone's clothes and then throw them. Even he didn't even throw them on the ground or whatever. Just throw them in the wet toilets. Come on. And these clothes, there is no way Ilebaye will wear those clothes again because it's unhygienic, firstly. So he destroyed our clothes for no reason. And I think what he did warrants strikes, not even a strike, strikes, a double strike. Because firstly, that is outright provocation, one. And then he is destroying the fellow housemate's property. Ilebaye can't wear that clothes again. So I think he deserves two strikes, if not a disqualification, but at least he should get double strikes for what he did. So that's one. And then on the issue of Messi, yeah, this is my own little contribution. I feel there is no way we won't have this conversation without involving Messi, because she is the head of house at that point in time. One, so whatever happens in that week,
No, no, no. She's not just the head of house. So she's their mother this season. So everything she knows
yeah,
about it.
because she has always been proving on the feminism part,
Now
like
she born them, Abby.
she's always been trying to like show like, yeah, I'm here for the girls. The girls have to win all the. She has to go, and that is true. She has been advocating for the girls ever since this season started. So yeah, she actually deserves to get a call out in this particular situation. She didn't stand up for Ilebaye when she was supposed to, because she has always been putting that narrative out there that yes, she's the mother of the house, she's everyone's person for the females in that house. So yes, she has to be called out. And also being the HOH for that week, she has a part to take in this. So there's no way we are going to discuss this without mentioning Messi. There is no way. So she has a part to play in this. And I feel like she going to take the clothes after the whole thing. I think that's just eye service. That's for me. I think it's eye service. That's that on Messi. Then going on to Shei. Shei is just a joker, to be sincere. That guy, in his conversation with Cross, he was trying to like justify what IKE did. And I said, for a person that is advocating against bad behavior, is this what you're trying to sell out to people? You know, like trying to make what IKE did seem like, yeah, it's karma, she deserves it. Whatever has Ilebaye done to make her deserve this kind of treatment, destroying her clothes, what she says you say she's insulting you, she doesn't have respect. You, do you have respect? So I feel like none of them in that house is worthy of even saying this person doesn't respect this person, because everybody has their own bad, bad behavior, character, or whatever. So I feel everyone there are equals. She talking at you, you also talk back at her. You also insult her, so you shouldn't be trying to justify whatever someone else did and trying to say that karma is happening to her, she deserves whatever. I think that guy is just, and I feel like he should go home this weekend. I actually want this guy to go because he's just been giving me a lot of headache on that show. And that's that on She. I'm going to just end this up with what I think about the
But
jury.
wait. Hang on. Let me even say something.
All right.
Imagine respecting someone on top 120 million. The people looking for respect in that house are all delusional. All of them
I
are
don't
mad.
understand. Like, you're coming on a show to win 120 million and you're asking for respect. Shouldn't I respect you won't chop up in the money? I don't get. I don't get. So that's that. And I feel I should also talk on the jury, like I said. I'm kind of in support of the jury. Yeah, this is my last take. I'm kind of in support of the jury because it is called an all-star season. It won't be complete if we don't have like a lot of ex-housemates, coming in, even if they don't have to be on the show. For them being on the jury, getting to take people out, they are being involved. So I feel like it makes sense for them to be for
So will
ex-housemates.
you support them if they save Sheye again this Sunday?
Of course, like I said, the guy has to go home. I don't support them keeping Shay in the show. I'm just saying that they're saying that the ex-housemates should not be in the jury. No, they should be. There should be ex-housemates in the jury, but then there should not be sentiments attached to whatever they want to do. So that's just my points on this whole thing. So yeah.
All right. Let's move on real quick. So we're gonna take. I think
I
I
think
I want
sorry,
to take Alice. Wait, hang
I'm
on.
here.
I want to take Alice, and then after Alice,
Kimi.
um, Abere, and then
No,
Kimi, philosopher,
no,
Becky,
you
and
missed
Peter.
Petrashi. Hey, philosopher. I know what you're coming here to do.
So let's take Alice,
I think the list is lopsided already. I should be second to the front to the next person. I should be next to the next person.
Don't
The
worry,
list
we get
is
to you, okay?
guys. Let's try and make the submission reasonable and snappy, please. A lot of long-winded people. Let's take it easy. All right. So Alice, go ahead.
All right. So I feel like what most of us are not understanding is there is a storyline, and I feel like the housemates are reacting based off of what is happening. And I think because we have like a broader view of certain things, then we can say, okay, this is wrong, this is right. So I'm going to start with IKE. IKE is, I feel like from here they should just take him to Kirikiri because I feel like this guy is literally running mad. I understand the game is trying to play, but I think there is I think a lot of people keep calling it a game show, but it's not necessarily a game show, it's a reality show. And there is a line where you draw because it's just as if, okay, so you're saying it's a game show. If you should just stab somebody, you say, oh, it's a game show. Like there's a line where you draw when you start plotting. And even Ike himself, when Perry was saying that
But
stuff,
but but, but wait 1 second. Sorry to cut you off here. What about this idea that if you sit and squint and look deep, that Ike is actually doing it to help Ilebaye and sabotage Mercy? What do you
Yes,
think
that
about
is
that?
what
okay,
that is
so I don't buy that idea. At that point,
But do
if
you
it
guys
was a
know now
different
that Ike told Doyin just now, that he would rather
just now.
die and watch Messi win that money? He just said it now.
No, the guy. doing, I beg?
Okay, so sorry. So I watched that part where Ike said it. So the thing is, we're playing two different scenarios in one. What happened yesterday has nothing to do with Messi. Not wanting Messi to
I
win.
think he's
It's a
still being
different
paid from
storyline.
no kissing last night.
He actually is very jealous of Messi. Even when they were dating, he has always been jealous of Messi. However, this particular situation was to let Ilebaye go because she has 2 strikes already. And the fact that, they can see that Ilebaye is coming up, the fact that she doesn't really dress up during eviction, they are saying, okay, this girl, maybe she has more fans. But I don't think they think she's a very strong contender. But the fact that they know her weakness and are trying to play into it, that is the storyline. But I don't think, he's doing it because, he doesn't want Messi to. At that point, he wasn't thinking of if he's doing it because he doesn't want Messi to win. It wasn't trying. Then it's like, he's making himself the scapegoat now. He wants to win the money because if you remember, he had said when they called him to come, he was saying, people that are already winners, when they come, what's this chance of winning this particular year? I think he said the organizers told him that it's going to be square and fair. He has a better chance. So Ike actually wants to win this money. Ike needs money. So he's not going to now sacrifice himself and say, okay, let me sacrifice myself and let Ilebaye now win. Ike is all about his money. So I don't think that particular storyline was what was actually happened. I think Ike was just trying to remove Ilebaye because if it was a different person, he would have done the same thing. As long as you have 2 strikes, it feels like, okay, you're the weakest link. Let me take you out completely. And for Perry, I feel like Perry would not actually do the work. He's only to just instigate. He's only to just say something and then let people do the work. I think that's what Perry is doing. He doesn't want to play dirty, but he's just going to say it and then leave people to do the dirty work. I think that's where Perry is coming from. Because you can see the way he played yesterday. He will just talk and leave you to keep talking. Even when he is always trying to butt Alex and CeeC together, he will just make a statement and then let Alex keep talking. So that's how Perry, that's the game Perry is playing. Then for
Can we say that's poking?
Sorry? Yes,
Can
that's
we say that
poking.
poking? Okay,
Yes.
because people are saying Ilebaye poke. I say all of these housemates they poke too. It's not only Ilebaye.
I don't even think Ilebaye was poking anybody.
Most of them poke unnecessarily.
So the thing is, whenever I see people crucifying Ilebaye, I'm always like, everybody does exactly what Ilebaye is doing.
Same
If
thing
he's
they are trying
insulting,
to
everybody
crucify.
insults. If he shouts, everybody shouts. So I don't know
Of
why they are
course.
always making it look as if
No,
Ilebaye
you
is the
know
only one
what? They want her
insulting.
to be quiet, not to talk back at them.
Exactly.
Because they are in their house. This is not Big Brother house. You want to be doing yes, my yes, sir. Ordering her around. This is a reality TV show, man. We're not here to do it for one person to be serving one another.
Then I also feel like Shay and Benita and Perry as well, they are very old. So I feel like older people, they tend to take all this seniority to another level. So I can actually understand them when they're always saying Ilebaye should not talk when they're talking. I can understand, even if it's a game. They are not as young as most of us. So they are not thinking like us. For someone like Angel, if Ilebaye is rude, she will not really react like that because she's like, okay, so she's even rude. But to them, they will take it as somebody is insulting them. That's why I started with everything is storyline. So whenever Benita
Would they
or
respect themselves? Alice, let me ask you a question.
but that's what I'm saying.
If you
Older
want
people,
your
older
younger
generation,
ones to
that's exactly
respect
how
you,
they act.
there's a certain way you carry yourself. Yeah? You
No,
don't even have to say respect me. Your
but let's be
presence alone
truthful. That's
commands
exactly
respect.
how older people act. That's exactly how I'm not saying they're right. I'm saying that's exactly how they act. So I'm not even surprised that Benita and Shay are acting that way because these people are pushing 50. That's exactly how people act. If we see our aunties, when we go for parties, they are always they would say that's exactly how they are. So I'm not always surprised when Shay and Benita are talking that way because I'm like, okay, this is their age bracket. I feel like because I'm younger, I'm seeing it as people are delusional, but that's exactly how they should act. That's why I keep saying that's how the storyline is. So the point where people were bashing Messi.
All right, please keep running up.